Yeah, chilling here at Mike's, and he had another movie topic he wanted to bring up.
I love movies. That
we came up with another list here.
Right.
And this list is about certain decisions in Hollywood, certain things that.
Well, I would say movies that made or broke an actor's career.
Yes.
Movies that started a career for, or actually destroyed it, I would say.
And also, we got in there.
Resurrected.
Whose people's were, yeah.
Right.
You were the Hollywood defibrillator. Boom, right in the chest. And
clear.
Kind of, came right back.
But kicking it right off, what topic you start off first? Movies that kicked off careers of actors?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And they're also debatable, too. Because when you think about them,
we have a few here with
some
question
could be
marks,
debatable.
question marks next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you want to go down the list one by one, or you want to cherry pick?
Yeah, whatever.
You go first.
I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't really.
Alright, The Outsiders. Since Mike can't see without his glasses. And I'm looking at this with sunglasses.
Oh, so you're going with kick-off jump-started career. So,
yeah.
The Outsiders had... Who did it have in it? It had Swayze.
Almost everyone who was in movies in the 80s.
Ralph Macchio, Tom Cruise.
Matt Dillon. Emilio Estevez.
Yes, but would you say that kicked off all their careers? Nobody had a career before that, I guess. Or nobody knew who they were.
I don't know if they made their name, like...
It put them on the scene, for sure.
It put them on the scene.
Because I'm sure there was a movie that Patrick Swayze did eventually that people were like,
I'm trying to think what other movies that Tom Cruise was in that was well known.
Well, see, I would have to say that Risky Business is the one that really kickstarted his career.
But The Outsiders was, I think The Outsiders was before Risky Business.
But right, and that led him on the path to Risky Business, and that just kind of...
I know The Outsiders was definitely before Top Gun, I know that.
Right. And then Top Gun took off. The Outsiders, look, it was a movie with a lot of actors in it, actually, But I don't know if it made Patrick Swayze's career, but it definitely put them on the map, though.
It put them on the map, it definitely did, because, that was kind of like the birth of the Brat Pack.
But everybody had to make a movie after that defined each person.
Anyone who grew up in the 80s definitely knows who the hell the Brat Pack was.
Absolutely. Pretty much the Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire, and Less Than Zero type of people all mixed in.
Yeah.
It was a little bit... To define the Brat Pack in general is hard. Obviously you had Andrew McCarthy. Well, was Andrew McCarthy even...
Yeah, he was definitely a Brat Packer.
Judd Nelson and all of them.
Molly Ringwald.
Estevez probably was in that too. And even though that Anthony Michael Hall really, but he didn't really have a great career after that. I mean, he really didn't do much.
He really didn't.
He had a few good 80s movies. What else resurrected careers?
Well, resurrected or jump-started?
Jump-started, yes.
Well, I was actually just watching the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, yes. Yes, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Because pretty much nobody really knew who they were before that.
They were in movies, but it's not like
they weren't popular, right?
No,
they weren't household names. That movie actually catapulted them, and they're actually friends in real life. Were they in any of the Kevin Smith movies before that? I think they were.
Affleck was in Mallrats.
That's what I'm saying. I think that if any of these actors, Matt Damon or Ben Affleck, were popular before Kevin Smith movies were around, they wouldn't be in Kevin Smith movies. Because if you remember, one of the movies was, they said, we're obligated to be here or something like that in the Kevin Smith movies. But yeah.
Well, actually here too, Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. Ben Affleck was also in Dazed and Confused, and he had a major part in that movie. But it didn't kind of catapult him the way it catapulted McConaughey.
Yeah, McConaughey can always play a great stoner. type of character, I think. You know, he seems like a stoner. In fact, I think McConaughey right now is high. During the quarantine, everyone is fucking smoking. In the States.
He's also the same in every single thing he's in. He can't not be Matthew.
Right. He's
can't
pretty
not
much the
be
same.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he comes off as a handsome, good-looking gigolo type.
He'll be from Brooklyn, and he'll be like, how you doing? Yeah, I'm from Bed-Stuy. Oh. So, of course, Ace Ventura.
Jim Carrey got popular from the TV show Living Color.
Yes, but people didn't know
right.
him as
And
Jim Carrey. People more knew him as. You know what they knew him as?
Fire Marshal Bill.
Right. They did not know him as Jim Carrey. They knew him as.
They didn't know anybody. Even the Wayans brothers, they didn't really know.
Well, you know what? I actually knew the Wayans from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Okay.
I saw that movie way before In Living Color came on TV.
Yeah, that was a funny movie,
that movie. Yes, I love that movie.
What movie do you think catapulted Al Pacino?
That's another thing, like. So what? All right.
Well, he had Serpico.
Within the timeline of these three movies.
Taxi Driver.
Serpico. No. That's.
Oh, that's De Niro. Right. That catapulted him probably.
But within the timeline of Serpico, The Godfather, and Dog Day Afternoon, which came out first, and which led to which?
Right. Well, that's the big question. It could be any one of those movies.
When did The Godfather come out? How do I not even know what year The Godfather came out?
I think Godfather came out in 70.
Early 70s.
72, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. But he wasn't. That didn't catapult him. Maybe part 2 did.
So when did Dog Day Afternoon come out?
Yeah, well, that's a good.
I guess we should have looked this up.
Yeah, we should have probably looked it up. Yeah, we're going off the cuff here. But it was one of those movies that catapulted
because
Pacino.
He's not on the list.
Oh, we didn't put him on. I just threw it out there.
Yeah.
Forget about Al Pacino.
Forget about him.
Yeah.
All right, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. This is one of the ones where we have questions of.
Yes.
Because Big was the one that kind of made him a megastar, but he was like.
Splash. Splash was another one he was in. Or was that before or after Big?
Splash was before Big.
Okay. So I would say that
Splash was 84, Big was 88.
I guess Splash was the big one, but I guess Big put him on the map to make future movies. And he ended up being one of the biggest stars of all time. I mean, Tom Hanks is like a legend when it comes to movies. And he could act in comedy roles and in drama roles. We were talking about how most people can't do both.
Yeah.
You know, he was in Joe versus the Volcano. Remember Money Pit? He was in a lot.
Money Pit was awesome. I can't say the same. I can't say I feel the same about Joe versus Volcano.
No, that was a dud. But it was a comedy role. But I think Big probably did catapult him more than Splash did, I guess.
But before Splash, what did he have before Splash?
I have no idea.
Party, right?
Oh, the Bachelor Party, right.
But yeah, I guess that didn't make him a member.
No. I'm sure Bachelor Party was frowned upon, like Porky's was, and movies like that. I mean.
All right, here's another question. Bill Murray, what was it, Meatballs or Caddyshack?
Meatballs, or probably Caddyshack, no?
But Meatballs, he was the star of Meatballs.
Meatballs was before Caddyshack?
Yeah. Meatballs was 70s, Caddyshack was 80s.
Yeah, you're right, Meatballs was 70s. I would have to say.
I hope I'm right on that one.
I would have to say Caddyshack. I mean, yeah, Caddyshack had to be.
Oh,
he didn't really play a whose part.
I'll give that one to Meatballs because he was all,
He was a star of it.
Yeah. All right, see, here's another one. Wesley Snipes.
What movie did he freaking?
Wesley Snipes was in Major League, right?
Was that his breakthrough role?
He was in King of New York. He didn't have a major role in King of New York. He had a more major role in Major League.
A major role in Major League?
Yeah.
Like Willie Mays Hayes.
But New Jack City was the one where he kind of made his bones, right? That was the one where he was... That was the one that kind of propelled him into getting role after role. I'd say that.
Right, and that goes to show he can play comedy and serious actor. But what movie do you think actually made him like? I don't know. That's a good question, Wesley Snipes, because that's interesting.
And he didn't even have the decency to come back from Major League 2. They had to replace him with Omar Epps.
And what's funny about both of those movies is that none of them were action movies, which is what he's been like. He became an action star.
Yeah.
None of those movies were action movies.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. It's hard to say what propelled him. I mean,
New Jack City was kind of.
Yeah, I guess New Jack City is why I first saw him and recognized him.
No, I'm saying that was kind of. It had its action moments. New Jack City.
I guess so, but he wasn't. Well, it wasn't like Demolition Man or Blade. It wasn't like he was killing vampires in that movie.
Okay, boom. So you speak of Demolition Man.
You speak of Demolition Man?
Michael,
Who speak of Demolition Man?
Michael, you speak of Demolition
You
Man.
speak of Demolition Man.
We shall speak of the Bullock of Sandra.
The Bullock of Sandra? What made the Bullock of Sandra popular? Was it Speed or Demolition Man?
Into the stratosphere of Hollywood Kingdom.
The Bullock of Sandra.
Sandra Bullock, though.
Right, I know.
Speed, Demolition Man.
Well,
she was great in Demolition Man.
You said Demolition Man came first, Speed came right after. Wow, she was great in both of them. Oh my gosh. She was great in both of them. She was so stupid.
Although give me Demolition Man over Speed any day of the week.
I don't know. Speed is like the kind of movie. Both of those movies, if they're on TV, you can always watch.
For me, it doesn't have rewatchability like Demolition Man.
Really? Oh my god, whenever Speed is on, pop quiz, asshole. I mean, give me a break.
Demolition Man I could watch anytime. I love that movie.
I could watch Speed anytime. Actually, I could probably watch Speed more than I could watch that. Actually, I could watch them both if they're on TV. But no, Sandra Bullock was great in both of those, but I guess it was, I don't know. It had to be Speed, because she was more of the main...
Yeah, she had...
More of the main star than I did, but she was good.
But I'm saying, like, that's kind of the one that got her roles afterwards.
Yeah, she was good in both of those. But that's another debatable one, though.
Wind down the Jumpstarts. What didn't we cover? Drew Barrymore in E.T. She was also, like, friggin', what, like 5 years old?
That's a given in E.T., though.
She was also, like, 5 years old in that.
That is true. But she's one of those few Hollywood actresses at 5 years old that actually still going at, like, 50.
See, this one is like a double shot.
Double shot.
Kirsten Dunst and Brad Pitt would Interview with the Vampire.
Double shot. Yes.
It's a double shot.
Kirsten Dunst and Brad Pitt, you said, right? I think more Kirsten, well, yeah, Brad Pitt. See, Tom Cruise is more of a star than Brad Pitt at that point. Right. So he probably helped him.
And Kirsten Dunst is also like a friggin', not even a teenager at that point, so.
And with the Tom Cruise, he had the Risky Business before Interview with a Vampire.
The Risky Business?
The Risky Business. And also Top Gun before Interview with a Vampire, right?
Top Gun.
Whatever. I have to put a thought in front of everything. That's how I do it.
The Top Guns.
But no, Kirsten Dunst definitely. That definitely propelled her career because, you know, nobody knew Kirsten Dunst before Interview with a Vampire. And...
Right, well, when we were looking at this before,
it said Thelma Louise.
Brad Pitt said
Thelma Louise.
But I didn't see Thelma Louise, and you said that
he played a very little role in Thelma Louise.
Compared to Interview with a Vampire.
It doesn't even compare.
Yeah.
You're right. So I had to be Interview with a Vampire as far as Brad Pitt goes. But I'm sure, again, it's all debatable unless you're a huge Brad Pitt fan. We just saw True Romance. We did a thing. He was in that movie, but nobody knew him after that anyway. He was just a stoner in True Romance.
Oh yeah, he had no major
part. He had no major part.
Vampire.
Interview with a Vampire, first major role.
He was friggin' Tom Cruise's like right-hand man in Interview with a Vampire.
Right. And they were like lovers or some shit, right?
Oh, they're like implied, they're like, they're doing like backhand.
Oh yeah.
Cheat fucking strokes to each other, some stupid.
Interview with a Vampire. What other Kickstarters we got?
Of course, this one right here. Bruce Willis,
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Die Hard.
After Moonlighting, it had to be Die Hard, which actually was the movie that really propelled him into, like, he became an action star from that movie. I mean, Bruce Willis was an action star,
Yeah.
but it worked.
That was kind of, even as a little kid, that was kind of weird to.
Bruce Willis is an action star now, kicking ass, like Jason Statham type, just kicking ass. Yeah, and Bruce
Well,
Willis,
Jason Statham is more believable because Jason Statham is actually a diesel guy. He's
like a more hardcore, like a Guy Ritchie Brick type.
I know Jason Statham isn't the tallest guy in the world, but Jason Statham,
More of an action star.
Statham looks like he's been in some fights in his life. Other than like with agents and stuff. Do you think Bruce Willis has been in fights with agents and ex-wives?
No. Bruce Willis.
Does he look like a street scrapper to you?
No. He's more of a lover, if anything. he's a lot of young women. He had Demi Moore, then he just went younger after that. He passed off Demi Moore to Ashton Kutcher. But no, he doesn't seem like an action star. But he did a good job in the action roles that he did, though. All the Die Hard movies. What other action roles did he do besides the Die Hard movies? I know he was in a movie with one of the Wayans brothers.
He's still in action movies. He was in that, what was it, Red 2?
Oh, yeah, Red. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Still does action movies.
Right.
Looper.
Oh, Looper. Yeah, yes.
I didn't like that movie
Yeah,
too much.
crap. Yeah.
Okay, so shall we move on from the Kickstarters, from the Jumpstarts?
Okay, well, let's get into what about John Travolta? He started off with Grease, right? That really propelled his
See,
career.
I wasn't alive during Travolta Mania. You were, because you're old.
I wasn't alive. Oh, yeah. Don't listen to him. I wasn't alive during Travolta Mania either,
Yeah,
okay?
you were.
Not during
The
Grease.
birth of Travolta Mania. You were there. You were there, bro.
You're out of your mind.
You told me.
Grease was in
You told
what
me,
year was
man.
Grease done?
You told me, bro. You told me you used to watch Welcome Back, Kotter every week.
Welcome back.
And you
No.
said you used to wait there.
I did not tell you that. No fucking way. No, I did not watch Welcome Back. I said I know about the show.
lying.
He's lying.
You just pointed me
no,
out.
he's really lying. No, seriously. No, I didn't watch Welcome Back, Kotter. I'm just saying. John Travolta propelled in Grease, then he did Saturday Night Fever, and then other movies in the days, and then he just took a hit. But we're gonna get back into resurrected careers in a little while.
You took a big time. Yeah, after his career was in the toilet.
But what about the actors that destroyed their careers with movies?
I will always go back to what I have number one on the list here.
Okay.
Sean Connery.
Oh, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Which doesn't make any sense because he didn't do a horrible job in that movie. He was just being Sean Connery. You know, he was just doing this thing. It was a pretty decent movie. But for some reason after that...
Because it was his choice. He was picking and choosing.
Alan Quartermain.
He was picking and choosing stuff. He had a chance to be Morpheus, he didn't take it. He had a chance to be Gandalf, he didn't take it.
Oh, really? Really?
We've discussed this in an
He
earlier
could have been
video.
Morpheus?
We've discussed this in an earlier
I'm
video.
sure he did, but I wouldn't remember.
He had a chance to be Morpheus, and he had a chance to be Gandalf.
He would have made a good Gandalf, but so did Ian McKellen, or whatever his name is. But, oh, interesting. And what was the movie he was in with Academy to set
He
the
was
shows?
striking out with blockbusters. Oh, what the hell was that called?
I'll take it in the back side. She's playing both sides. Oh, I don't know. Entrapment, right?
Entrapment, yes, there you go. So he had a choice of trying to pick and choose a blockbuster, and he picked wrong, and he just said, "You're deciding to not make movies anymore."
No more movies, Trebek. That's why I guess League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I kind of like, but he didn't. He was dead after that.
See, this is one I never saw, but you said you saw it.
Okay.
Cutthroat Island.
Cutthroat Island, Gina
With
Davis. Gina Davis, yes, and Matthew Modine. Interesting movie,
But
I liked it. It had a high budget.
that movie ended up tanking a movie studio.
Because they put a lot of money into that movie. You could tell there was a high budget. But no, it just
Enough to tank an entire movie studio?
almost like Waterworld. How they put $200 million into Waterworld, and it could have taken.
That,
I think Waterworld
Right
lost
there,
like
too.
$100 million. But Kevin Costner still kept on going. But no, Gina Davis.
Not at the pace he did after Waterworld, because he was going and going and going. But Waterworld kind of was like, all right. Hollywood was like, all right, we're kind of done.
Well, he was the cast. So he was always in like sports movies, like Tin Cup, and he was a pitcher. And
He also liked to make movies over 3 hours.
Yes.
It seemed,
yeah.
at one point it seemed that every single Kevin Costner movie that would come out had, it's like it was in his contract. He's like, no, you're not leaving anything on the cutting room floor. You're not leaving a single film scrap.
We're not making a director's cut version.
Hell
This
no.
is going to be the version. There's going to be no hidden scenes in the DVD.
No.
We're throwing everything
It's
in
the
there.
Costner
Right,
cut.
they didn't edit anything, actually. He said no cutting anything out. You know, sometimes they trim it down.
No,
There's no trimming it down in his
hell no.
movies. Right.
This is the Costner cut. Which means the Costner cut, which means no cut. Hell no.
Draft Day. He had some good movies.
Draft Day.
Well,
Jesus Christ. I can't believe I sat through that stupid.
I saw the movies in a screening with Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It was interesting. But no,
Stupid.
Yeah.
Pointless.
Well, if you're a sports guy, you know, it kind of gives you an in-depth feature of it. But anyway, no, Waterworld, will, you know, look, again, Gina Davis with Cutthroat Island. We never seen her after that, actually.
Mike Myers, has he done anything since The Love Guru?
Let me tell you, Love Guru was horrible, I agree.
I didn't even see it. You saw it? You saw it?
I did.
On purpose?
It was one of those things that you wish you could take back those 2 hours kind of thing.
Don't tell me you saw it in the movies.
No. I don't think I saw any Michael Myers movie in the movies.
No, I think we saw one of those Austin Powers movies in the friggin'... I can't remember which one. I think we saw the second one.
Yeah, Michael Myers, he was up on top
Michael
and he just
Myers?
went, I mean, not Michael Myers, Mike Myers, whatever. He went down. That's it. That's what his career went. He was flying high and then he went down. After like
Napoleon Dynamite, like that guy. That guy's career went nowhere.
well, he did the
Although Mike Myers, I gotta say,
he did the Blades of Glory.
Mike Myers did have a more fruitful movie career than John Heater, whatever the hell Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Look, I liked him in Blades of Glory with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's not like he...
He didn't do anything after that. He was in like a skateboard movie or some crap like that. Hot Shot. Was he in Hot Shot? No. Oh, that was somebody else. Forget that.
Hot Shot?
He was in Napoleon Dynamite.
Charlie Sheen?
No, not Hot Shot. Hot Rod I was thinking about, but that's the other guy from...
Oh.
I'm mixing shit
God.
up. Forget about it. What
Yeah,
about...
let's not bring in Andy
let's not bring in
Samberg.
Sandberg, yes.
Yeah, let's not bring in
Andy Samberg. What are the movies destroyed careers? Let's see. What movies
Number
destroyed
2,
careers?
bro.
Number 2?
Showgirls.
Elizabeth Berkley. Everybody loved her from Saved by the Bell. She was riding high, and then was that her first major motion
and I'm
picture?
also gonna say this too, right? She's on the list, but it's not like she had a movie career before
Well, that's what I was
she
gonna ask you.
did this.
I think that might have been her first. That was her
What she thought was gonna be a vehicle.
her vehicle went to demolition. Right.
Stalled.
It stalled, right. Her vehicle stalled on her. Because she first gets a major motion picture role, hot and nice, sexy role. Next thing you know, die. And it was all because of the story. The story was horrible. I mean, the movie in general was horrible.
A movie where Jessie from Saved by the Bell is showing her titties left and right, and like you're even as a horny guy, you're not interested. It's like, what's going
Demi
on?
Moore do some kind of strip movie like
Yeah,
that?
because that
also?
started kicking off like people
stripper
are gonna keep
movies.
trying to do these stripper. What was her striptease, right?
Striptease, right. So Elizabeth Berkley, she
But I don't even know if she could count because she didn't really have a career.
Well, that's one of those where the same movie that brought her up destroyed her. In other words,
Pretty much,
people know her from that movie,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they don't know her
yeah.
from anything after that. So it is weird. It did destroy her. At the same time,
Well, people still remember her from Saved by the Bell.
Yes, and Showgirl. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people remember Showgirls. But no.
Alright, what else did Jennifer Lopez do after Giggly? Jiggly?
It's pronounced Geely, I think. Well, Jennifer Lopez, Look, she had Money Train.
And I don't know why I actually tried watching some of that movie.
What, Money Train?
No.
Or Geely?
Giggly.
Geely, yeah. Was that the one with Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Jennifer Lopez should never have even gotten into movies, I don't think. She should have just stuck with singing. Actually, no, she was an actor first before she got with Diddy and started doing singing, so I don't know.
She was one of the fly girls on it.
Yeah, on The Living Color, right. A lot of untapped talent on that show.
No, I'm sure they were tapping around that talent.
Right. Oh, look at you. You were tapping that. None of the talent was untapped.
Whoops, did I say something offensive?
No.
Anyway.
It's all true.
Alright,
She
so
got tapped.
other than the revivals of careers now we're gonna talk about the
We can't be
revivals.
afraid to. We don't have to be too PC. I mean, I know YouTube is knocking everyone off the map, but if you say something really they don't agree with, but come on.
I guess
You can tell the truth.
I guess I say some offensive things sometimes.
They should be booted off in a second.
So we said, alright, obviously the revivals of careers.
Revivals of careers, meaning they had a career, it went down, and then they did a movie that shot it back up. In other words, almost like John Travolta.
Their career went down the shitter.
Down the shitter in the tubes.
They called the plumber.
You probably didn't hear from them for a decade.
They called the plumber after about 10 years.
And he cleaned the pipes, and he snaked it out.
They bring the plungers over and shit.
And then they reinserted the actor in there, which is like John Travolta. Had a great career, came back with Pulp Fiction, and that revived his career. Right?
Yeah,
Pretty
sure
much Pulp
did.
Fiction. You said he was in Look Who's Talking 1 and 2. 1 and Part 2, actually. And Bruce Willis.
Actually, alright. You know what? Fuck Pulp Fiction. You know what? Fuck that shit.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna say, look who's talking.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
that was the shot of adrenaline he needed.
Yeah, Look Who's Talking.
Yeah.
Right, he wasn't even. He was just the voice in that shit, right? He was Kirstie
No,
Alley.
Bruce Willis was the voice.
Oh right, John Travolta was the actor
Yes.
with Craig. Right.
Nah, there you go.
No, but I still think Pulp Fiction was
Quentin
the one.
Tarantino, go fuck yourself. The guy who made Look Who's Talking, that's the guy who deserves credit.
No, let's put it like this. If Quentin Tarantino didn't cast him for Pulp Fiction, that would have been the end of his career. Look Who's Talking would have been
ended up in Look Who's Talking 5.
Nobody's talking anymore because he would have been done. If Quentin Tarantino didn't cast him for Pulp Fiction, he would have been done.
He'd have been in Look Who's Talking 5 straight.
Right, exactly. The straight to DVD version, of course. Without a doubt. Yeah, no, Look Who's Talking.
Alright, obviously, you brought this up too. Obviously, freaking Robert Downey Jr. He was a crackhead before he ended up coming back with the Iron Man movies.
Iron Man, yes. He was in Less Than Zero as a great character. He was actually
Less Than Zero was kind of his real life.
He was
story.
typecast, right? He was actually a junkie.
Okay, somewhere down the line, me and Mike are gonna watch Less Than Zero, and we're gonna review this shit. Because
yeah, we were talking about doing Less Than Zero because it really is a good movie. It really,
it's a premonition to Robert Downey Jr.'s future life.
Yeah, until he made a comeback.
Because Robert Downey Jr. was not living the lifestyle.
At least he was gone for about 2 decades. He went from a teenage actor straight to an adult actor in Iron Man, and he did a good job, and that did resurrect his career. And he thanked Jon Favreau and everybody who gave him that chance. And that's good that he didn't backslide on it. And he's still doing his thing.
Like Iron Man in like damn near 10 movies.
And he was in the whole MCU. I mean,
even if it was in bit scenes.
Right, Civil War.
No, I'm saying even if it was in bit scenes.
Right,
like
he was in everyone. He was in Captain America movies. Yeah, he played Iron Man 10 times.
Alright.
Hopefully he doesn't relapse after he's not Iron Man anymore, because now Iron Man is done. Next thing, imagine he wakes up in a dumpster tomorrow or some shit.
Wind down the...
Wind it down for me. I
You
can't read that. I can't see shit.
So, alright, Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler.
Resurrected his career.
I would say he kind of...
But actually, what did he do after The Wrestler, though? Resurrected his career for that one movie.
In fact, I'd say his shit was kind of Sin City. Because... what the hell did he do before Sin City?
Sin City was more animation than anything.
Yeah, but it was still him.
I guess so. But Wrestler
It was him with crazy makeup on his face.
He was nominated. Did he win for The Wrestler?
No, he didn't.
Oh. Yeah, Wrestler, he was good in The Wrestler, actually. It was a good movie. But then it just... He resurrected him and then he tanked after that because I don't think he did anything
Yeah.
after that. So he resurrected it and then it gone
Yes,
again.
exactly.
So there wasn't much going on. Mickey Rourke didn't have much of a career.
Drew Barrymore and Scream.
Then she came. Yeah, right.
She's on both lists.
Right. She's on both.
Kickstarter and Revive.
E.T. Well, no. Well, yeah. E.T. kickstarted her. She kept on going. Then she revived her career and Scream in that little tiny role. And then she had some
she
big
only
roles.
lasted like the first 5 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
Like 5-10 minutes of that movie.
I like when movies do that. When they put a big actor in there that just dies right away.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin kicked it off with Goonies.
No, and then
What?
kind of came back hardcore in No Country for Old Men.
And let me tell you, Josh Brolin is in a lot of hits now. I mean, he just. But
That's revivals.
But the thing with Josh Brolin was he had to
Revivals,
be in the teenage years in Goonies, and then he came back like 2-3 decades later.
In fact, I'd say he got better roles
Absolutely.
in his career rejuvenation.
Absolutely. I mean, every movie that he's in now is good.
guy.
Actually, he has a lot of good movies. He has that one where he's like a dead
Friggin'
guy.
Thanos, dude.
Oh, Thanos. Well, okay, fine. But he's in a lot of movies that I can't remember off the top of my head. But Josh Brolin's in a lot of good movies. He's in one where he could touch a dead guy and see his thoughts or whatever it is. Some crazy movie. I can't remember what it is, but that's embarrassing. But yes, he's in a lot of good movies though. And let me tell you something. Okay, he just went from a kid
actor.
actor.
Hold this right here, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a kid actor.
He was a kid actor and then became a very adult actor. You know, like he didn't even look like a kid anymore. It was just crazy. When
Well, me and Michael was talking movie stuff, even if he can't remember.
I can't remember shit.
No, you can't.
I derailed that
Sometimes you do though.
shit. Isn't it funny how the memory works? Like I can't remember shit, but then
Sometimes he does. Sometimes. He doesn't.
I'll come up with that surprise.
Or you kind of come up with crappy written lists like this.
Don't destroy that.
And like this.
People maybe one day want to see the script. Like this could be like a Spielberg script from Jurassic Park.
Then they could
one day.
Then they could see the genuinely crinkled.
Yeah.
And it'll be worth more.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm a megastar, bro. Forget out of you.
We're no Spielberg.
Just talking movie crap here again with Mike. I come up with different crap to talk about all the time. So, everyone, stay safe from the spooky virus.
Spooky.
The spooky virus that's
Good night.
haunting the world.
Good night.
Left and right.
Good fight.
How we going? Peace out.